Folks, the Diddy trial has been a little nuts. As the court struggle continues and his past is revealed, everyone who has been associated with him is facing difficulties. Cash Rock, though, seemed to take pleasure in the drama. She allegedly went out after talking about how Diddy and Yung Miami set her up for a freak-off. Whether it's naivete or something else entirely, she appears to be quite content to be at the Chrisean Rock concert in the videos. At the time, she had a patchy relationship with her son's now incarcerated father, but Crone broke things off when she found out Blueface was unfaithful to her. But because she was depressed, Chrisean, also known as Yung Miami, invited her to the body party in an attempt to help her get over the breakup.
Hi, we in a big bed. It's called, I don't fucking know. I just stand in the bed.
Since this was their first formal meeting, could you explain Diddy's unusual behavior toward Crone? The awkwardness begins at this point. He went down to kiss her on the cheek and added, she should get her flowers. Lem Plummer, the creator of Zeus Network, had initially been threatened by DAE for not paying Croissant enough. For those of you who do not know, here is the backstory. Together with his partners, Lemile Plummer founded Zeus Network. The platform was centered around young influencers, rap artists, and other well-known online celebrities. You can bet that there were frequent verbal and physical arguments between the ladies who lived together on the popular reality TV show Baddies. Despite this, viewers liked the show because it was lively and engaging, with Crone being a particular favorite.
You gotta have a time and place for everything. That's what she didn't like.
It wasn't that you was brought up that you was the problem. It was just that everybody's time was wasted. It wasn't necessarily you by yourself. You came, you left, we never got no group shot. So even if the Stunner shit didn't happen, we still wouldn't have got no group shot because you left early. You did waste everybody's time.
How?
Because you showed up when you wanted to.
I know Chrisean, she don't want to talk. She wants to swing on whoever's talking shit. If you're running your mouth, Chrisean wants to swing. She don't give a fuck. Something was gonna go down, for sure.
But the issue is, everybody...
But all of a sudden, she said that Lemu was underpaying her and that she was leaving the show. It was then that Diddy stepped in. At the party, Croissant went into detail about how Diddy actually grabbed Lemu by the neck, roughed him up, and threatened to demand payment for the performance after taking her and Lemile to a hidden location.
Little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't bring his security. He went in like a little bitch with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He's like, "What's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Early on in the party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you." And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, but do you fuck with her? Like, don't play with her. All she needs is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till my checks start coming back short from the subscriptions of Crazy in Love, till he started putting people, like personally putting people that doesn't with me, that I had like street beef with on the show. Where's the security at when all them people thought at, like, it was just like, come on, yo, you playing, you the, and I'm so happy I ain't, like, you got jacked up for that shit already, so fuck you.
Tell me that. You don't find it odd that Diddy would fight for Croissant in that manner? He wouldn't have done that, based on what we know, unless he had a covert objective. Now, Lemile refuted Crotch's claims that Diddy had jacked him up. In a since-deleted Instagram post, he responded by requesting a cab regarding the occasion. He was also asked the same question again in a later interview on the Morning Hustle show, but he managed to avoid it without giving a clear affirmative or negative answer.
We did hear certain things where people come out, like you had Chrisean come out. She did say that Diddy, y'all had a moment, right? That he actually roughed you up a little bit, I guess, on the behalf of her. Was that true?
Listen, I plead the fifth. No,
Do you know him? Did that situation happen?
I don't know Diddy. I don't know Diddy.
Yeah.
I don't know him like that. No, we've met. You know, we've sponsored some parties, but I've never had any type of personal relationship. We never hung out and had, you know, conversations about life and doing any real business together. I mean, we've talked about some things when I've met him in public around people, but no, not to that extent.
Carissa Saffold thrives on drama. The rumors that Shishin was being considered for Diddy's prank started to circulate around a year ago.
They was trying to recruit Chrisean. That's what Diddy and what's the girl Carisha was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about it on this podcast. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty. Cause it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Cause remember they just had her pulling up to everything. Thought she about her. Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't. This podcast gonna be, cause y'all know the mama know everything and everybody business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Cause they kept calling her, remember, pull up to the birthday party, come over here and dance on Carisha. Remember that? I feel like they was trying to recruit them.
She sounded dull and bitter, but turned out to be right. People, including this person who said that she was still trying to utilize that child in a dishonest manner, were pursuing her. Please don't talk, ladies. It turns out she was right, but I can understand her pain when I see her jealous of Chrisean. Yung Miami, real name Carisha, dated Diddy from June 2022 to early 2023. Her job at the time was to find women for his fraternity. The former Diddy producer, Little Rod, mentioned these incidents in his complaint. On one particular evening, he talked about spending time with Diddy Carisha and her female cousins. Well, he said, that one. When one of Carisha's cousins barged in while he was in the bathroom, she allegedly grabbed him and started to attack him. He pulled her away, and she followed him out of the restroom. The woman apparently stripped in front of Diddy, Carisha, and others, then attempted to hook up with him by straddling him. Jones also alleged that a family member or assistant of rapper Yung Miami, who dated Diddy and had a relationship with Oscar winner Cuba Gooding Jr., had sexually attacked him. Jones further asserted that he has a video showing a rapper and R&B singer whose names have been deleted from the complaint engaging with children and staff. Moreover, he stated that Carisha transported Tussie, also known as Pink Nose Candy, and paid Diddy a monthly salary as one of his girlfriends. In fact, Rod mentioned in an amended lawsuit that Carisha was responsible for transferring Diddy's content from one state to another, and that he personally witnessed Diddy perform a few lines of Candy in his dressing room while he and the Combs Enterprise were rehearsing for something at the Water Festival. Diddy made a demand for Tootsie the following day, but his pal and famous mule Brendan Paul ignored it. Carisha then took it from Miami on the private jet after Diddy's head of staff Kristen Currum called her. It is stated Carisha strongly denied these allegations, of course, saying that Diddy was not paying her for any questionable actions, particularly the $250,000 monthly allowance that was included in the lawsuit. It's going so far. Even though Yung Miami hasn't been charged or accused in court, people are figuring out what Diddy did and have come to the conclusion that she wasn't a victim of his mess, because, unlike Cassie, she participated in whatever evil activities Diddy wanted to do, like scouting and getting girls ready for his party.
Now, we got a joint coming out. We got the Act Bad joint.
It's the Act Bad summer.
Yeah.
Why you call it the City Girl? So let's talk about that.
Y'all the world's biggest female rap group.
So we acting bad.
Yeah, and y'all with the shits.
So all the
shit, y'all with the smoke, y'all with acting bad. And acting bad is just having fun. Like, we have a good time. We act bad all the time.
So you heard him. If you a city girl, go get you a bad boy so you can act bad, because we acting bad. I'm a something. You heard?
We just enjoying life. Living our fucking best lives.
Best life.
The fucking best.
Me, you wanna know what I do when I act bad? I do what the fuck I want. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want, say what I want. That's acting bad. Like,
that's why I fuck with you too.
Yeah, I'm hanging out the window.
Yeah, you with the
I'm twerking.
That's what
I'm doing the
talking
fuck I
about.
want.
Yeah, you living life.
Yeah, acting bad.
Yeah, acting bad. That's what's up.
So how many rounds you be going?
You know.
The people don't.
You know though.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay, so
I'm asking for people.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Baby, let me tell y'all something. Don't know what y'all. This nigga don't go to sleep.
So when Homeland Security raided his homes, they found evidence that his freak-offs lasted for days. From this clip, Carisha knew, and she was down with all the freak-offs. She was down for not going to sleep.
She actually said that she loved golden showers in a live interview.
You can pee on me in the shower. You can pee on me like once you come in. Like it just depends. It just depends on how the night flows.
I gotta try this out. Golden shower. We gonna take one more, cause that golden shower, that's lit.
It seems that Carisha recruited Crotch as one of the girls. Although there are rumors that Tishan caused trouble for the group, Diddy after one party and never invited her again because he thought she was too unstable and talked too much. In addition, her predicament is being looked into by the internet. It would have been a mistake to hire Rock since he would not maintain secrets. Every one of these people is plummeting. When combined, they are similar in one way or another. Hi, it is getting outside. Many believe Crow was preparing for Diddy's outburst. We wanted to know what you think, because it has been reported that she is in at least one of them, but others. Individuals have called cap on this. For more posts like this one, please remember to utilize the like and subscribe buttons and express your thoughts in the comments section below.